because today is one of them days, baby. Y'all see what's in the corner. It's a DraftKings Sportsbook day. That means today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, only the top-rated sportsbooking app in all of North America. And I know y'all been watching the hardwood out there, little basketball playoffs going on right now. Ton of action, ton of games, and ton of games coming up as well, right? We know we do a ton of football talk, but it's hoop season right now. It's playoff season right now. So when you talking, same game parlays, live in game bets, adjusting the odds and everything like that, hey, or adjusting the spreads, man, hey, this is definitely what you want to rock with. But more importantly, for my new people out there, shout out to the new customers. They say the only thing better than is new. All right. So with my new customers out there, when you make that first bet of $5, if you use the promo code Moats, you will receive $200 in bonus bets. So that way you can stay in the game and stay all the way active and live during the playoff time frame. But also though, man, shoot, you can't get lost in that sauce, baby. It happens to the best of us. But hey, if you do happen to develop a gambling problem, if you live in New York, you see it's a number that you could text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said a 1-800-GAMBLER. All right. Now let's get to the fourth round. And this is where it's getting a little interesting as well, man. As we start to get further and further into the draft, man, different rounds, you start seeing different names come up, man, different players, man, and some cool memories with some of them, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you on that, man, all right? So let's talk round 4 and who we feel is the greatest Steelers fourth round draft pick of all time. Some of the names that I, have for consideration. Y'all let me know in the comments section if I'm leaving anybody out as well. But 1971, can I talk Jerry Moon Mullins? Little Steelers Hall of Honor, multiple time Super Bowl champion as well. 1971, we got to talk some of that pass rush. The White 55 of them career sacks was sitting on in that top tier of Steelers all-time sack leaders for a while, obviously before the new age and the new wave of guys came out here and did what they did. But 2-time Pro Bowler, 4-time Super Bowl champ, and of course a 757 legend, man, being right from the crib. Hampton in the building. I see you, Dwight. I sees you. 1974, can we talk Stallworth? We talk Glenn Swan. But can we talk Stallworth as well? This is John freaking Stallworth, Hall of Famer, 2-time Super Bowl champ. 4-time Super Bowl champ, on that one. An absolute dog. Y'all know Stallworth, baby. 1988, Deshae Townsend. Shout out to Deshae, man. 21 career interceptions, 2-time Super Bowl champ. 02, can we talk Mr. Foote? Larry Foote, man, 2-time Super Bowl champ, absolute dog on defense. 03, we got to talk my teammate, one of my dudes, man, Ike Taylor. Oh, man, 2-time Super Bowl champ. If my man could just catch half of him, man, he's one of the greatest of all time when you're talking about Steelers legends, man, because of the way that he would match up with some of the top tier receivers out here during that time frame, man, and really being a physical lockdown and just a guy, man, that is with whatever. I absolutely love Ike as a teammate, man. One of my guys, man, one of my favorite dudes to be around, man. Awesome cat right there. 06, got to talk about Willie Colon as well, man. Big part of that offensive line, man. Super Bowl champion as well. And then the last guy that I went to include in the fourth round, man, for consideration, another one of my former teammates, man. 2014, though, Martavis Bryant, man. Granted, the story didn't get as clean as we would have liked it to have been, and largely due to, his own doings, right? But as a whole, when you're talking impact, when you're talking about big moments, when you're talking about production from this fourth round, to me, Martavis is definitely a part of that conversation, man, in terms of what he was able to do during his time here, man. I still think back to that Bengals game, man, him catching that joint, flipping out the back of the end zone. I'm like, yo, how did you even catch that football, man? But I remember all of us going absolutely nuts when it happened, man. And Tay was, man, that was big speed. That was one of the ones that we literally, I can remember to this day having convos with my teammates, and we're like, yo, he's going to be better than Calvin Johnson. He's going to be better than AB. We think AB is nice. This dude's bigger, stronger, faster, could jump higher. Oh, my God. We thought Tay was going to be one of the ones, man. Unfortunately, it didn't play out like that. But, man, when you're talking fourth round, it's some dudes in here, man. It is some dudes. I see Steelers love showing Deshae Townsend, a.k.a. Super Noob. some love over there. Shout out, shout out. I see Mark Cunningham calling out my man, or not calling him out, but showing love to Stallworth. Skeeter Jones says Ike Rooney. You're right. Not Ike Taylor. That's Mr. Rooney. He a Rooney. All right, he is most definitely a Rooney on that one, man. X Concept says John Stallworth showing love. I see Carnell Banks showing love to Ike Taylor as well. Yo, X Concept, why you playing, man? Bringing up the Hoey Bitty Snell. Snell over here dropping bars, man. I think he just released he got some music coming out, man. See, I'll check him out, man. All right. Along with, I guess, Kadarius Toney got some music coming out too, man. Y'all gotta stop playing, though. All right, y'all gotta stop playing. But yeah, man, I'm liking this fourth round though, man. To me, man, multiple names deserve consideration, man. To me, man, Larry Foote's a heavy name that I love, man. Obviously, linebacker position. Also, one of my former coaches, man. He actually was my position coach when I was out in Arizona, switching between D-line and linebacker. He was my LB's coach out there, so really getting a chance to, spend some time with him, man, and soak in, just his football knowledge, man. And when he is off the field, man, awesome cat, man. Definitely, think back to that time very fondly with him. Ike T, like I said, man, that's one of my personal favorite teammates, man. Like, big fan of Ike and, man, what he did on the football field. Dwight White, I'm like, bro, anybody that was back there during the 70s knows Dwight White was one of the main people on that D-line, man, a staple during that time frame. Jerry Moon Mullins, man, a staple on that offensive line. But to me, I'm like, I got to go Stallworth. Like, before I knew about Steelers culture, Steelers history, I knew about Stallworth. I knew about Lynn Swan and John Stallworth. They got these wide receivers. They're just magical. You've heard of wide receivers. Oh, it was just magical. I'm like, I thought it was just defense. I thought it was linebackers. It's like, no, they got these receivers. It's magical. It's magical, One does ballerina. One does ballet. It's just magical. I'm like, yo, who are these receivers, man? Who y'all talk about, man? All right. So, to me, I'm going John Stallworth, man. That's my best fourth round draft pick all time for the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about it. Once again, the names that we were considering: Jerry Moon Mullins, Dwight White, John Stallworth, Deshae Towson, Larry Foote, Ike Taylor / Rooney, Willie Colon, and Martavis Bryant. Let me know in the comments section how y'all feel about them fourth round boys. And if y'all are enjoying what we doing right now, working through this Steelers all-time draft picks list, drop it in the comment section, man. Hit the like button and subscribe. All right, you know the drill. Mike Hood says he likes Larry Foote, but ultimately says John Stallworth is fire. I would agree. Shanae, yeah, I think it's it. Yeah. Or no, is that Cheyenne? I think it's Cheyenne. Yeah, I could be off. All right, I'm probably saying this wrong, but I'm going to say Cheyenne Law. I might be off, all right? But they saying Ike, Larry Foote, John Stallworth. Absolute crazy lineup. And I would agree. I would most definitely agree. These are some names, like I said, this is in the fourth round. When you start getting down into the thick of the draft, you're like, man, to find that gem in that round, wow. Cheyenne, I was right. Hey! All right, shout out to you, Cheyenne. I appreciate you making sure I had it right there. All right, shout out to you. I appreciate you from the heart. All right. But yeah, man, I like this list. So I'm going, like I said, Stallworth. Looks like the chat as a whole, we're leaning more Stallworth, even though Ike and Foote got considerations. All right, so we'll say receiving votes. All right, they were receiving votes, but ultimately Stallworth is who we agreed upon as a consensus. Okay,